Greetings, Kaiju Collectors and Kaiju fans. It's Thomas here with Monster Island Kaiju Reviews, and we have yet another quick review. And this time it is the Hedoniah figure from Studio Ookii. And as you can see here, I have a couple of them. This one was the original pre-order in the glow-in-the-dark. And this one was I think offered up shortly afterwards as a special run of the original Bullmark colorway, and I found out I was lucky enough to win one of these, and it is limited to, I believe, 25 only. So as you can see, this is a pretty outrageous take on Hedra, and this is a female version, obviously. And what's kind of cool is this is kind of like a costume, I guess. And these parts can come off the face and I guess the cape. So as you can see, she's holding a whip and I want to say an accessory in her left hand. But before I go any further on these two here, they came in their own separate bags. And this one is the yellow one. This is the Bullmark header. So it's got the colorway in the front, the name of the figure in the back. It's also in the front too. And what's also kind of neat is that each one of these came with their own packet of artwork, and I will show that separately. But this one has its own pack of artwork, and this other one comes in the green header. There you go, green header by Studio Ookii. There goes her there, and real quick, another packet of artwork, and I think that's pretty neat. I think you guys will appreciate that in just a minute. And as you also notice, I got some swag from Studio Ookii. They were really kind. They actually gave this to me, so I really appreciate that. Pretty cool. I don't think I had this in time for G-Fest. I did come back from G-Fest recently. I'm not sure when this arrived, either just as I was going, I believe so. I just didn't have enough time. I was in a rush, so I could not do this review. I'm a little bit backed up actually. So it comes with the header card. I think I just showed you that, and that's pretty neat. So let's set this aside, folks. Put this down here. A little bit more on these two figures before we get started on some video. Yeah, it's nicely done, and one of the earlier releases was another figure, which I will show you in just a little bit. I think she's pretty cool. So yeah, first impression, I think it's pretty interesting. You know, I think you got to embrace your, I want to say, your kinky side to get these figures here. You know what? While we're at it, let's go ahead and just remove her cape. Ah, there you go. So she has blonde colored hair, and this was sculpted by Studio Ookii. I think I'll get you a picture of the actual sculptress. Is that correct? So that's okay. So it goes right back on. So yeah, it's a very interesting looking figure. I think it'll definitely stand out in anyone's collection. I think this has a really good glow too. I did take it into a darkened room. It looked really good. So it is definitely a conversation piece. I think it's pretty neat. It might not be for everybody, but definitely it's a bold figure. Let's put it that way. Yeah. So you know what? Let's go ahead and get some shots of her or the pair outdoors, some comparisons, and then some of my final thoughts. So let's do that right now. getting started with our first comparison. We have the Studio Ookii Harutan figure, and this one came in a couple of colorways, I believe, and this is the glow-in-the-dark version, and this is a really sweet figure. For our second comparison, we have the M1 Nakajima figure, which came in various colorways, and at the last G-Fest, they told us that the one that they had at the show was the last version, so it's gonna probably go up in the aftermarket. For our third comparison, we have a older set. This is the M1 Gargantuas, and these are also glow in the dark, and these guys are awesome. And up next, we have all the figures together: Nakajima, the World of Gargantuas, the Harutan figure, along with the Hedoniah. And here's another shot with one more additional figure, and this is the M1 Reptilicus, I believe, figure, and this is the special colorway. Okay guys, we're back. I hope you guys liked the quick video and size comparisons, and I went ahead and grabbed a couple more so you guys can get a better scale of how these two Hedonias go with other figures. This one here is the X Plus Ultima 25 centimeter Godzilla. This is the Rick version with the light up feature. I did not bring the controller, it's behind there. But anyways, it's not a big deal. It's got a light up dorsal plates, pretty decent. A little bit dim, I think, but not bad. This one here is the Playmates 2021 Mecha Godzilla. And I remember this one was a pain in the butt to find. I don't know how many times I went to Walmart or wherever else. I could never see it on the shelf. I found Godzilla and Kong, but I never found this one. But thanks to a friend, he sent it to me, and I think they have reissues of this one, and I did not find those either. So it must be my location. They just either don't stock it, or they have a couple boxes or cases and then they're gone. So, oh, one more additional one is a CCP smokestack. I forget what colorway this one here is, but as you can see, these two Hedonias are obviously based on Hedorah, right? So as far as a basic score on these two figures here, I gave them very high marks. I think they get a lot of points for their uniqueness, their rather outrageous boldness in creating a female Hedorah type figure, a humanoid. Yet they're actually humans, but they have this disguise or costume on. I'm not quite sure of the story. Possibly there might be a little bit of a story on back of one of these header cards, but I did not see any words on there. So maybe on Studio Ookii's Instagram there might be a little back story, but you can always ask them as well. I might do that. Who created it? I'm sure they did. It might even be the husband that thought of this outrageous character. Okay, and that wraps up my quick review on these two awesome Hedoniah figures. I almost forgot that there's something right in front here. It was kind of blocked from my view. It is the Hedodorsal custom piece. I think this is a 3D printed piece, but I think he actually sculpted this first, and this is by Nathan Sisk. He's also on Instagram. I'll go ahead and put his Instagram right over here. There you go. He made a bunch of these before in multiple colorways. I think this is one of the earliest ones, kind of like the original colors. But yeah, this was really popular. And if you guys hopefully would like to order one, check it out, and maybe he still has a few left. So that is the Hedodorsal piece by Nathan Sisk. And oh yes, I almost forgot one important detail. I'm having a 1K giveaway, and if we can reach that, I'm going to give away something. And I remember saying in my last review that I was going to let you guys know what one of the items was, and went ahead and grabbed it. Now this item here is not brand new, but I think it's interesting nevertheless. So I am going to be giving away one of these. This is the Mondo Hanna-Barbera 70s Godzilla, and I'm not sure if it's basically a statue. It's not a figure necessarily. I think it's hollow. Yeah, it's hollow. But they did a really nice job. Definitely that is the character from that cartoon. Comes with a base and a little, gotta be careful not to drop it. Comes with a little name block. So that is pretty cool. It does say Godzilla on there in Japanese. Here you go, Mondo. Now this is mine. This is my own display one, but I have a brand new one in box, and that's the one that I will be sending you. So that is my one giveaway item. And as we get closer, I am going to let you know what the other item is, depending how it goes, maybe 3 items. But once again, I do appreciate your support. And if you guys haven't subscribed, please consider doing so, and also sharing my channel. So stay tuned for more reviews and videos, and I'll be back soon. Take care.